It may be a hat morning, everybody. I got bedhead today. I'm not awake yet, despite the fact that I've been awake for like an hour. Doesn't matter. We're still gonna go play No Man's Sky and do some fishing. Yeah, it's 5 a.m., 4:55 where I live, and yeah, it's early. But got up, fed the cats, did the morning stuff. Had leftover coffee this morning from last night, and some cottage cheese with olive oil. Chris is still sleeping. Well, technically I'm Central Time, but we don't change time zones. So half of the year I'm in Mountain Time and half of the year I'm on Central Time. I often say I start my streams at Central Time, and that's just because my brain always forgets, and sometimes I'm right, sometimes I'm wrong, because it just depends on what everybody else is doing. But no, Mexico stopped listening to daylight savings like 7 years ago. maybe 8, something like that. Mexico just said, we're no longer participating in daylight savings. It's great. It's pretty awesome. Oh, good morning, Firewater. Good morning, Daniel Larson. It is time for some gaming. That'll wake you up. Eddie Clark Jr. just joined over on Twitch, along with Martine Katzenmeyer a little bit ago. Welcome to the channels, everybody. All right, we are picking up our Aquarius save. We're about 2 years, Jesus. We're about 2 hours into the expedition. I've done 4 episodes in the Let's Play series. Today is the first live stream of Aquarius because it started midweek. If you're watching live right now, it's on YouTube and Twitch. This will also get divided up into further episodes. Those are airing at 10 p.m. Central or 11 p.m. Central, somewhere in that ballpark. Let's see here. Emulator says, if you got into Phase 3, check out the Bait and Tackle Shop base on the Radioactive planet. Awesome. Yes, I am about to do that. And that planet is the next one over. Sniffer just subscribed for his 2nd month over on Twitch. No Man's Sky has no time zones. It just keeps you playing 24/7. Dude. It is so true. It is so true. Daniel Larson over on YouTube says, best luck, 7 a.m. here, spent all night playing Star Wars Outlaws. Good night, world. Dude, Star Wars Outlaws is a worthy game of playing all night. I loved it. I finished the storyline. I did my review yesterday, but there's still at least another 10 to 15 hours worth of stuff that I could clear just based on the Sabacc tables, which I didn't do, and all of like the intel side quests I have. I left a lot of that stuff on the table because I wanted to get done. I still had a 40, I think it was 43 and a half hour playthrough or 44 and a half. I would need to check my playlist series. So if you count the time I spent making guides and everything, I got 50 hours out of that game for the first playthrough, which is not bad because I almost always do first playthroughs on story mode. That was the first time I've done it on a normal mode in a long time. Star Wars Outlaws is a good game. I would happily play that a second time, and I will at some point. Just not right now, because we got stuff to do. All right, I think we're literally going to... hang on. Did I finish Phase 2? No, I did not. Jesus. For some reason, it was showing me Phase 3. Message in a bottle from an angler, and then use bait while fishing. Catch 3 fish that are only active during the day, and then catch 4 uncommon irradiated fish. So we will be going to doing that soon. So this one... So I'm assuming that's going to be a random thing. Oh, those crystals look badass. Oh, come here now. Take me to the depths. I am deploying on water. It's not counting it as water. I might have to do this a little deeper. Hang on. Yeah, I've gathered some salt already, so... are those guys gonna bother me while I'm fishing? The sentinels? God, I always miss this damn thing. Alright, there we go. Now, let's see if we can send it out a little bit deeper. Because I think it's a really cool aesthetic. There it goes. So is that a distance thing? Or is it based on the waves? It moves really slow, but at least it moves. Those crystals are probably salt. What's up, James MC? Alright, let's get off the back of this boat. Probably better do some life support. Somebody said something about turning on automatic fishing. I think I want to do that. I don't know where to do that. I don't mind doing the line cast, but I did so much fishing in World of Warcraft last night. I don't really feel the need to sit here and manually pull this in every time. How do you do that? They may have been pulling my leg, but if it's in here and I can find it. What would that be under? Accessibility? In total, you gotta catch 100 fish? Jeez, that's a lot. I don't see anything in here. I wonder if it's in accessibility options. It's the difficult settings. Thank you. That's what I was looking for. Ease of fishing. Auto catch. James says you can get an automated fishing rig from Blueprints. That sounds awesome. If I could sit here sipping my coffee while it catches fish for me. That's just like real life, man. Not really, you still gotta manually do it. It's in the milestone rewards to build automated fish traps. Cool. Fetch up a message in a bottle. This is such a change of pace from Liquidators. Like, Liquidators was a little overwhelming for me. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I'm not interested in combat in this game at all. It's like the one thing that I could literally play the rest of my time in No Man's Sky and never do combat again and be happy. I like most all the other things in this game. Holy crap, that water, those waves are loud. We may have to push out a little bit more so we can get past those waves. It's not counting as water for some reason. Firestorm detected. So I'm gonna get roasted while I fish? And the skiff probably doesn't have any protection. Oh, of course my inventory's full. I have so much shit. I'm definitely getting roasty toasty from that storm. And I don't have any phosphorus. I do have plenty of sodium for the moment. That's going down really quick. You're saying, I'm reading Hemulator's message. You caught them right at the beach, first time each time. I'll do a few more casts. If I don't catch anything in the next few more casts, I'll run back to the edge and see if that does something. I don't see why the auto cast would have anything to do with that. If it's just a random. I am concerned about this firestorm though, because I don't have an unlimited supply of sodium, and I don't have any phosphorus to deal with the. Ha! New planetary record. Hottest planet ever. There's the message in a bottle right there, so I think it is just RNG, yeah. Sealed bottle found floating in the water. There appears to be a message from the angler inside. Use X to unseal the bottle and read the message within. The angler's diary. A scrap of paper recovered from a bottle found bobbling in the water. The message on it reads, "The original it's out there. I can feel it, not here, but somewhere the water calls to me. I just need to follow its voice." Okay, that's a reward done. I do not have any cobalt, no. Okay, so those are all, how do you, I guess you just make them here. Yep, okay, cool. I have a bunch of these already in storage. What the heck are diurnal fish? I'm not familiar with that word. Nocturnal, that's nighttime fish. What the heck does diurnal mean? I'm not familiar with that word. We're gonna go look this up. Of or during the day. Huh, I've never heard that word before. Or if I have, I don't remember it. What's up, Super Proscavo? So I would want to use those, because I have a quest in here somewhere. To catch like fish during the day. Back to phase 2. catch 3 fish that are only active during the day. So this is the perfect time to use that, I guess. Looks like daytime to me. So, do the fishing bait... Do the fishing baits go away after each successful catch, or how do these work? Oh, it even pulls it out of cold storage for you. I could have left it in there. Bait is per cast or per catch? Oh. Well, I guess we'll find out in a minute. Am I an idiot? It's not showing me. Dangling orb fishing bait. I think I was just misreading something there. I was. It's this right here. I don't know why I'm spacing it. It's called early morning medication. Okay, so I see the bait being tracked up in the top right now. So I caught a fish. Caught a daytime fish. And it automatically keeps it equipped. Okay, cool. I was wondering if I had to go back in and re-equip a new bait, but it just uses the stack. Okay, that makes sense. Well, I'm doing auto fishing, so I can't mess up the real Super Pescado. But that's good to know. That if you hang on though, it totally just lost one. Even on auto fishing, it totally lost one at that nibble. So the nibbles do count. Oh. Yeah, in the difficult settings, you can set it to autofish. But someone had said earlier, I think Hemulator said, the nibbles get you, and the nibble totally got the bait. There it went, right there, the nibble, and it dropped to 2. Interestingly enough, catching those fish don't count, and I'm wondering it's because they're not daylight fish. Okay, the bait just got taken, or maybe it's just a chance to get a daylight fish. It doesn't seem to count when you reel them in. It counts only on these nibbles. That's weird. Okay, that's my second. Oh, never mind. That's my third. We're good. I already cast, so I'll just let this run its course. Alright. Stash some shiznizzle. Okay, that was Sun on the Water. Got a bunch of recipes. And a supreme radiation protection upgrade because they're about to send me to a radiation planet. Where am I putting you? Alright. That's with uranium or ion battery, of which I don't have either. And I would need cobalt to do an iron battery. I wonder how much time I'm going to have to spend on that irradiated planet. Alright, caught 3 fish only swim during the day. The only thing left is to catch 4 uncommon irradiated fish. So, this means I need to go out into space because there is an irradiated planet in this system. We saw it when we were coming in. Somebody said earlier there's a base I need to check out. Something bait and tackle. The look of this ship is growing on me. It's still not my favorite, but it is kind of growing on me a little bit. And then I'm going to go get some more coffee here in a second. 1 cup is not enough, everybody. My wife tells me yesterday, we went to the grocery store yesterday morning. We took a walk, and she was like, she told me, she said, I think I'm finally starting to feel old. She's like, I literally cannot wake up without coffee anymore. And she was like, I think it was about a week, maybe 2 weeks ago. This is what she has told me many, many times over our marriage. We've been married, it'll be 11 years in October. If I wake up, because I wake up so much earlier than her, she'll get up, now because of the animals, she'll get up around 7. Sometimes 6, but usually around 7. But if there's no animals, she'll sleep till 9 or 10 o'clock. She is definitely I'm going to sleep, but then she'll stay up. You know, like when we were living in the city, she would stay up till 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning, and then she'll sleep late. So I've been told many times over our marriage, because I get up so early, just drink your coffee, don't worry about me, I'll make my own. Well, then we move here, and now she has a more similar schedule to mine. And it's still always just, well, don't worry about it, I'll make mine when I get up. So a couple weeks ago, I go out, taking care of morning stuff, feeding cats, everything, getting ready for my morning stream, doing my work. It's like 4:30 in the morning, and I walk out. She rolls over in bed, and I give her a kiss, and I say good morning, and then I go on about my business because I'm like, it's 4:30. She didn't remember that. In her mind, when she woke up at like 7 or whatever, she thought the kiss had just happened, that I had just kissed her and said good morning. So she stumbled into the kitchen thinking that because she was awake, coffee had been made and everything, and there was no coffee. And she was grumpy. Grumpy. I may have gotten yelled at a little bit for not having coffee ready. She's like, why did you bother waking me up if there's no coffee? And I was like, what? I didn't wake you up. That was like 3 hours ago. And then we've joked about it every morning since. And then yesterday she was just like, I just can't. She's like, I need coffee in the morning. I must be getting old because I can't do it without coffee. And I just had to laugh. One of these planets, storm and deep sea fishery. Let's see what the name of the planet is that I gotta go to, and then I gotta go get my coffee. Which one is the irradiated planet? Torrid, marshy, barren, frostbound. I thought one of these was radiated. Maybe I'm incorrect. I was thinking there was a radioactive. God, I know I saw one. I know I saw one. How are these ordered right here? Are they ordered in... Blighted, temperate, desert, grassy. Yeah, Londolite. So is this would this be the one I visited right before the system that I'm in? Are they in order of visited status? Because if that's the case, I could just go back one jump to the Assasi system. Is it actually pointing me back there? No, hang on, we're on expedition route. Well, that is the expedition route. How the fuck would I find that system? Like, I've already been along the route, so how would I know? No, I didn't visit stations in every system, so it's not going to show up in the stations. No, I did not scan it. So the question I have is there no way to search for a specific planet name? Because, like, what would be really cool is if I could go in here, click the planet, and have it then tell me what system I need to jump to. Huh. Emulator says one in the phase 3 system. So I should probably just head deeper in and head to phase 3 is what would probably be the best option. Possibly. It sounds like it might be. I could set a waypoint to the system. How do I do that, Sniffer? Aha! Set a waypoint. And then I'm assuming... How do I... Is the white thing... What didn't work? How do you see the waypoint? You have to be able to see it in the Discoveries tab, says Firewater. Huh. Well, this may confuse me more than it's worthy of worrying about. It'd be really cool if you could look by name or something, but all right. Well, let's just leave that. Screw it. You think it'll show up on current mission even though I've already been there? Oh, I'll take one quick look. Yeah, see, expedition route only shows me the way forward. It doesn't show me the way back. Oh no, I see it now. I see it now. It's okay. Ignore my previous statement. So I would need to go into free mode, and I see it right there now. So it is marked. Way out of jump range though, so it's definitely not in order of things. So let's go to expedition route, and let's just work our way to the next phase. Yeah, I figured that one out, Dot. Literally as you typed, damn, my fingers are slow today. Dude, I think everything is slow today. It's all good. All right. Reach the third destination. What if I have hyperfuel? At least I do for one jump. Oh, I need more coffee. Alright, nothing gonna attack me here real quick? Alright. Let me scan this planet really quick. It looks green. Is it radioactive? No, it's just rainy. Molten. Alright, we're good. Be back in a minute. You wanna go over here, buddy? Earn some money, Frodo. Pay for your food. He never is in here at this hour. I don't know what was up this morning. But he wanted to come in with Daddy today. He's kind of awake, though. I don't think he's ready to go to sleep. He's been sort of just kind of resting here, but hyperdrive has no fuel. Let's make this in my starship inventory. I think I'd rather do that manually, because if I do all four, I'm going to waste like 15% of a... Hang on, am I clicking the wrong thing? I'm clicking the wrong thing. I guess it uses them all anyway. You have to split them up, maybe. What is this? Something that is broken. Oh, I totally need tritium. Are there any asteroids around here? There's a couple. Yeah, let's get some of these asteroids. definitely need some. Hopefully these are tritium. Silver. I don't want silver. Whatever. Uh-oh, banned goods detected. I don't know what Nip Nip is. I got it from like a quest reward. I'll surrender all contraband. Sorry about that. Didn't mean to piss off the authorities. Geckweed. My past life has come to haunt me even in the stars beyond. Alright, surely that's enough silver. I need some tritium, man. Okay, that was tritium. Yay! Whoa! Hang on, there's one right here. This is probably another silver chunk. Yes, I don't want any more silver. I want your tritium, bruh. Alright, screw this. They're all silver. The ship has gear to deflect scans like that? Okay. Oh, I don't care. I would prefer not to engage in this if I can. You guys aren't going to give me any choice, are you? You're not going to leave me alone, are you? Bastards. Yeah, if they're all out of range, screw them, I'm jumping. Do I have to take care of these? This is really annoying. Never mind. Apparently they're coming after me no matter the distance I fly away. Alright, well, I guess I'll go take care of these. Oh, you can run to the space station? I remember the anomaly, but I didn't even think about it until just now. Don't care, let me run. I'm not worried about it right now this morning, emulator. I did one yesterday too. I was like, nah. I want to get to the space station. Get my milestones. If it was cool looking, I probably would have stopped. If it was not cool looking. I thought the one I stopped at yesterday was cool looking. It wasn't. I got on board and I was like, nah, it's not. No. Nah, it did a new save, Super Pescado. Bait and tackle shop is in this system. Okay. You know what I should at the very least get is I don't have enough for the storage, I don't think. I might. First one's free? Oh. Well, I definitely need some more inventory space. That's 5,000 units. I can afford that. Am I going under? I probably don't need to purchase anything because they're going to keep giving me freebies. That is a hideous looking weapon. That, however, looks pretty cool. That looks, I don't like the colors, but I freaking love the look of it. I can't afford anything right now, but yeah. That's a really cool. I wish I could find one of those in a different color on my main save. I would totally drop everything for that. Do I follow sports? No, I do not. Oh, that's nice, emulator. Getting a Class A ship on First Planet. Salvage rights. Bait and tackle is the shop you said. Is that gonna be on this First Planet? No, that's a frozen planet. Is it on this one or the irradiated planet you were talking about? It's on the radioactive? Okay, we'll go there later. Yeah, this planet is pretty cool. Oh, dude, I got up super early, Aaron. I'm absolutely tired. I'm tired every single time I do one of these No Man's Sky streams at 5 o'clock in the morning. I'm absolutely knackered. I get up at 4 every day, but no one sees my face until I usually don't start recording until 5:36. But on Sundays I get up and I go straight to it. I just literally get up, feed the cats, get some coffee, and sit down and play. So absolutely I'm tired. But hey man, only bitches stay in bed. I may not have Jacques' physique because I'm not a Navy SEAL, but I do absolutely believe in discipline, and there's a whole bunch of stuff related to early birds get the worm, um, lazy people don't ever accomplish anything, clock punchers don't ever accomplish anything. I've been very entrepreneurial my whole life. I have never. I don't. I think the only job I ever had was like my very first job ever was like working for Walmart when I was like 16 or something. And then I did McDonald's and Wendy's like many kids. But then I went and worked for the family business for years and I hated every minute of it, but I spent years doing that. And then when I was able to get out on my own and start subcontracting, I was 20 and I had my first S corporation formed by the time I was 21. And then I've just freelanced ever since then. So I've been freelancing for 25 years, and you don't get to eat. You know, I haven't needed to work a contract in a few years now, but you don't eat if you don't hustle, if you're a freelancer. So I learned very early on, you want to eat, you fucking work. And, served me well. I'm gonna get my ship really quick and figure out what else. What is that horrible noise? Super Pescado, you make a lot of content? I do. Rolf Eric says, hi guys, what's up, Rolf? That was a worm? Oh, I've seen one of those before. Alright, let's collect my reward. Starship inventory slot. Yes, please. I will definitely take inventory because I don't really care about the... I'll take cargo space. I don't care about the mods and stuff. And there's a blizzard coming, so we're going to hide out here for a few minutes. Ralph says, love your No Man's Sky series. Started playing the game after watching you. Nice. Aaron says, been coding for 25 years. Last 17 years has been all freelance. Love it. But it can crush your soul if you're freelancing and working on your own stuff, but it's worth it. I don't think it ever crushed my soul. Yeah, Pescado. The contact list is important, but honestly, I would say probably 30% of my work over the years was referrals. In the early days, and then as I skewed later towards my freelance career, most of my work was coming from referrals, which was very nice because I remember the early days. I don't even know what it's called these days, but there used to be some websites where you could look for work as a freelancer, and it was like low paying shit, but it was easy to like. If you used voice to text software, it was very easy for me to go in and grab these things that other people would pass on because they would look at it and go, "Oh, it doesn't pay enough." And I'd look at it and go, "That client needs 350 SEO articles done on hotels." That's copy paste work. Like, I'm only trying to pass Copyscape to make it original enough so that Google won't pick up on it as being... Yeah, it was one of the contract bid sites. Elance, or... It used to be called something different, now it's called something... I don't know what they're called anymore. I had like 7 or 8 websites I would go to look for work. Some would have direct client contracts and you'd like find jobs. And then other ones were like the bidding sites. So in the early days... I was using bidding sites for sure. But I still got like some of the best projects I got in the early days were from those bidding sites. Um, but I only had to do the bidding sites for about 2 years, and then I got in good with there was a company out of the UK um, that was doing content work for websites, and they ended up providing me with like 50% of my work for like 3 years. Like just they would just always have things, and it was like I remember when I met Chris, I was working on a contract for them actually. It was don't think about I never looked at it as like quality work. You know, it's work that you don't care if your name's on it, but you're just doing it for a paycheck. And I remember the project when I met Chris was like I can't even remember how many. It was several thousand descriptions for hotels in Europe. It was a lot, but it was like a $16,000 contract. So I grabbed it and I did the work in basically 3 months. Um, it would have taken someone else 8 months or a team of people doing it, but I did it in like a little under 3 months, if I remember correctly, and I made 16 grand. And so it was like I just made enough money to pay for the next 2 years of living in Cancun. So then it was like, okay, well, everything else I do for the next 2 years is just for me, my bank account. And, so I was always looking at work like that, like hustle and go, hustle and go, hustle and go. And when you do work like that for a client like that, they go, holy shit, you just did that much work in 3 months. We're going to give you all the projects now because you've proven you can take care of it. So hustling has always helped because you don't eat if you don't hustle. Yeah, exactly, Aaron. You just don't think about it and don't put your name on it and just go. Um, but I haven't had a freelance, and it's been, I think the last contract I did was, I'm literally thinking like the last time I had to pitch for work. Hang on, I got to go back a few years now. Because the last client I worked with, right before I went full time on this, was I knew one of the girls who was a co-founder because I had worked with her on another project where she worked with me. So that was a 3 year gig at a startup. And then right before that, I had worked with that co-founder on another project for about 2 years. And the way I got that project was because of my public speaking career, where I had met the guy who was in charge of this project. He had done a couple of speaking events. He was a big National Geographic editor for like 40 years. His name's Don George, really cool guy. And he was heading a project, um, and I got to work with him because of that and the speaking gigs and everything else. So like I would say the last like 8 years of my freelance career, I really didn't have to pitch too much because it was all coming from the speaking engagements. So we used to do a lot of speaking engagements at the travel conferences because we had built up to that point as being influencers and marketing people and videographers and photographers and writers and stuff. Um, so by that point, I had built up enough of a rep where I just didn't have to look for work. And it was just like we would go do a speaking gig at one of the conferences. You would immediately get like 5 or 6 consults because you're there as a speaker, you're there as a featured speaker, so they're flying you in, they're putting you up, you're getting to go on these really cool press trips. You're getting consults out of it, you're getting paying gigs out of it. In some cases, you're getting paid to be at the event. Not every event pays, and so it just depends on your level in the system. I was not keynote level. I did 2 keynotes in my public speaking career, but only 2. But I was, that was my full-time gig for like 4 years was just public speaking. Um, and so we would get consults out of that and the press trips and contracts. And then those contracts would lead to other little things. And so it was a nice waterfall effect, but it did take a lot of years to build up to that point. And I don't know if there's any of those companies are still doing work, any of those people are still doing work. I know the pandemic stuff, all the lockdown stuff really just killed the travel slash tourism industry. But going back to what we were talking about earlier, yeah, I put out a lot of content and I don't sleep a lot. But the other thing I'm just thinking of is like, actually, you know what? Hold up, before I don't want to get sidetracked. There was a station I want to go to. I want to find it now. I wanted to go land at it, fish at it. Soham Base, Deep Eye, Gone Fission, Retreat, Subversica. I totally saw like a dive shop title and I wanted to go look at it. My reasoning on not sleeping a lot is I'll take a nap during the day. Ice fishing, nanites, fishite colony, ice house. So I do probably, you know, I do what I can at night. Max is about 6 hours. Huh. I don't see it from here, so... Let's just go over here to this guy's base. I need to catch something from the angler. I do 4 to 6 hours at night. Cats usually wake me up. And then I'll take a nap during the afternoon. Pretty much every day. But I do not work a physically demanding job. So back when I worked construction, oh yeah, I, you know, try to get 8 hours every night. You need it to recuperate. I don't really... This is not a physically demanding job, so it's, you know, it's tiring, yes. My eyes are tired most days. I definitely get over-click stress from mouse clicks and thumb fatigue from the controller if I'm playing long days on the controller. Those are minimal. It's like not that big of a deal. I don't have to sit in traffic. I don't have to commute. Does he have a dock I could fish off of? Can I fish off the top up there? He does have a dock. Hell yeah. Oh, he's got an underwater base down in there. Well, we may have to go check that out here in a bit. What's up, Stephen Durnick? That reminds me, Aaron Victoria, there's I remember coming across a Patreon. It's been years ago now, a few years ago. I remember I looked at it and I shared it with my brother because I was like, this is ridiculous. I got it right away on the first cast. How cool is that? There's a guy, and I think he's from Germany maybe, but he's building this. It's an animal. It's anamorphic is the word. Is it the word for it? But it's like a fantasy MMORPG type game, but it's all these different like minotaurs and things, and basically they're all just fucking each other. Like, and it's hardcore graphic XXX content, and he funds it all through his Patreon. And I remember looking at it, the time I looked at it, he was bringing in like $70,000 a month, $80,000 a month through his Patreon page. And he worked, you know, as a team of people working on the game with him. And it was not, it's not my cup of tea, and it's definitely out there. Like, there are clips on all the corn websites of the game, and it's quite graphic. But that's the thing, is like, that shit pays. Like, there is good paying work, and not all of it you want to put your name on. You know, but you could. There's always work to be found. If you're a writer or programmer or whatever, if you're a freelancer of any type, there's always stuff you can do. I had a buddy of mine who worked doing website ads. He worked in the advertising department for the corn industry for like 5 years and made a boatload of money doing it. But he was like, the things you have to wade through, like the stuff that gets put up on those websites and the types of ads people want to run. He's like, it's depravity, but it is what it is. People got different tastes, man. People got different things that they like. I don't personally like feet stuff, but some people do like feet stuff, man. Good on them. Sniffer says, I've been a maintenance engineer for about 40 years, and even getting off the floor is hard work these days. Yeah, I'm very lucky in that I never I didn't ruin my knees or my back doing ceramic tile and natural stone for 20 years or whatever. My dad, my grandfather, all my dad's brothers, they were all crippled by the time they were in their 40s. And I was like I'm no joke. My dad, like all of them, they just all they wore for knee pads was like these hard leather, like half-inch thick, maybe 1 inch thick, hard leather. That's it. No padding, nothing. And I was like, fuck that. I went out and spent like $300 on nice, 2 inch thick gel knee pads, and they'd always make fun of me because I'm wearing these big clunky things on my knees. And I'm like, yeah, none of you can walk. Like, so, and also now they have knee pads that go from like your knees all the way down to your ankles, and they have a full support system so that you can lean forward, and rather than putting weight on your lower back, it's putting all the weight on the metal plating that's riding along your shin, but it's locked into place against your ankle and knees, so you never feel any of it. And they're like $500 or whatever, but those things. And now they've also got like rolling trays that you can use where you can like strap into a rolling tray and you're down on your knees and you just move around on this rolling tray. Like there's so many cool advancements in the flooring industry in particular to save guys lower backs and their knees. And my dad and his brothers and my grandfather grew up in that generation of like, hey, just need a pair, just throw a piece of cardboard down, you'll be fucking fine. So you're down on concrete floors all day working for 10 hours a day with nothing but cardboard underneath you. Like there's a reason none of those guys can walk. And like I thankfully got out early enough, but I had congestive lung failure when I was 22. Okay. The reason I had congestive lung failure was partially because I smoked like a freight train because my uncles and my grandfather all smoked, and so I smoked cigarettes. But also, no one ever told me, and I never knew enough about it, and was never I was never educated on it. But like we're mixing cement-based products all day, every day at work. You're mixing cement-based products at work, and you're just breathing all of that dust in. And you're also sweeping floors and breathing in sawdust and other dusts and chemicals and things. Muriatic acid to clean, and you're huffing the fumes from that. Um, like, I ended up in the hospital on the night of my 22nd birthday because I was having problems breathing, and the doctor was. I quit smoking cigarettes, and I couldn't work for 8 months because I was on 2 different inhalers, and I was literally coughing up chunks of concrete and tar for like 8 months, and it was painful when it would come out. Like I would have a coughing fit and you would feel this shit come out, and you would spew this like concrete chunk out of your lungs. It was horrible. And so like my dad has never smoked a day in his life. His brothers all did. My dad has never smoked. He's in his 60s. He's had problems breathing since he was 40, in his 40s. And he's had lung scans, and they're like, you look like you've been smoking 3 packs a day your whole life. And it's because he just huffed up all that concrete dust over the years. No one ever told me any of that shit when I was growing up. My uncle would be down on the floor with an 8-inch cup grinder, grinding out like humps in the concrete floor to make it flat, no mask, smoking a cigarette. So that's what I learned how to do. Just get down in there, and just when you're done, you go outside, and you get back in and you go back to work. Like, I don't miss that shit at all. Are you kidding me? Being able to do what I do now for a living, I will never complain about a sore thumb or my eyes are tired. Oh, someone yelled at me on the internet. I had a couple trolls on my internet video saying nasty things. Oh, are you kidding me? I used to have to fucking work for a living. Jesus. guys got me on a tangent on that one. Memories. There's probably a song out there. It's probably a country song somewhere. Aaron says anthropomorphic creature emoji. Yeah. Automated trap. Ooh, that sounds cool. So how do I make that? What is that? Magpulse lure. For fish that are only active during storms. Okay. I bet it's something I gotta craft from the crafting thing. Automated trap. There it is. 3 metal plating and 1 ion battery. God, I don't have enough inventory space. I'm gonna throw away that cargo bulkhead. I'm never gonna use it. No, wait, I should sell it. Hold up, never mind. That's worth 150 units. 105,000 units, sorry. I totally should probably go sell some of this shit up at the space station. Oh, so it's like a building thing. Okay. Well, either way, I need metal plates and then something else which I'm not gonna be able to build. I need 3 of these. Ion battery, I'm pretty sure I can't make because I don't have any. Cobalt. Fuck, I'm gonna have to go mine some cobalt. And I don't have any inventory space. Let me go chuck all this shit in my ship. And then we're gonna go look for some cobalt. Alright, Starship's got some stuff in it now. I got some more. Alright. Oh, I can go ahead and collect this. Are we in phase 3 still? Collect the reward from free diving. They're gonna have me build a base soon, aren't they? If they're giving me parts. Kinda looks that way. Alright, we'll hold on to all that stuff for later. Cobalt. Let's go find some cobalt. What the heck is it under? What the hell? I know I've seen it before. Where's it at? Oh, there it is. Dude, I've been looking at these in alphabetical order, and I didn't see cobalt up there with carbon, condensed carbon. And so I was like, it's not on this page. So it's not going to show up here. It's only going to show up in caves. And I gotta remember there's a way to find caves. The fungal stuff? I forget. I really don't remember. I know these are found in caves. Yeah, see, those aren't showing up either. What the hell can I track to find caves? Or is there anything I can track to find caves? Humming sacks. Yeah, but I can't track humming sacks from here, though. Right? Or can I? Yeah, the cave marrow won't show me. It just says... huh. You said vortex cubes? Pin unavailable. Huh. I wonder if there's any armored clams. See, this is all gonna be clams. Submerged relic. Didn't somebody say submerged relic would be underground? Or that might just be on the bottom of the surface. Bottom of the water surface. Bottom of the water surface. I can't talk. It might just be on the bottom of the water. It might not be underground. Oh, yeah, the submerged ones aren't the same? Okay, that's what I was wondering. Sometimes the clams can have them, like, can lead to caves, but it's not... Yeah, I think I'd be better off looking at the planets really quick. Because there'll probably be some resource deposits. Okay. Uranium. Oh, I do need uranium, though. For something. I don't remember what it was. Oh, to make batteries, I think. One of the different types of batteries. Copper dioxide, cobalt, right there. Isn't that the planet I'm on? So there should be cobalt here somewhere. We may just have to go land somewhere different.
Weather warning. Incoming storm.
Because I didn't see anything here at the moment. So I probably just need to go somewhere where there's less water. Right, exactly. Something that's got more land and less islands. Oop. Man, you could almost see a glimpse of land there for a minute, and then it disappeared in the clouds. So I think this is still islandy. Yeah, probably not gonna find anything down here. God, the fog is thick. Oh, I guess there's a storm going on, isn't there? Okay. Let's just land and see if I can't find some through the tracking. And I have no thruster fuel. That's lovely. Yep, got cobalt. And a blizzard. 640, 1000. 318, right there. Alright, go like the wind. We're gonna freeze our balls off. I can't see shit. Yeah, kind of figured that. I cannot believe we're out here harvesting in this weather. Is that it right there? All this for this tiny little node of cobalt. Can I get down here and mine it from underneath and get out of the weather? Ha ha ha! You can! And of course, right when I figured out, the weather starts clearing. But that's cool to know that you can totally like mine underneath it to avoid the weather. Now what did I need? I needed an iron battery. Okay. Establish an underwater base. Oh, totally. I'm supposed to... Okay. Cool. I catch... Does it matter where I build the trap? I should... If I'm needing to build a base, I should probably put the trap wherever I build the base. Yeah, and you're not wrong. I forgot about the radioactive fish. I also forgot to claim a reward over here. Apparently. Just would have helped me earlier, and I kind of forgot about it. I gotta get back to the ship. What threat? No, don't shoot at me! Oh, and of course I don't have any fuel right now, you bastards.
Technology recharge.
Alright, assholes.
Ships
Alright,
ready.
I'm gonna have to build an underwater base somewhere, and I don't know where it's gonna be deep enough to do so. So we're gonna have to do a little bit of exploring here probably to find ourselves an appropriate place to build our underwater base, and that's where we'll put our automated fisher. And then while the automated fisher is working, I can go find the irradiated planet and do that. There might be something over here. Apparently I need to check water depth. Okay. This might have... No, that doesn't look like it's going to be deep enough. You're saying if I have it selected, it'll tell me? Because there's one here that's to cast your line in deep water. Yeah, it doesn't tell me. Well, okay. The base building one. I thought you were talking about the... Deploy base computer while swimming at sufficient depth. Depth of 30 U. Yeah. First up. Gotta do something else. Put that over here. Why can't it? Oh, because that's not open. That's why. Okay. Next up is the thrusters module. I gotta repair it to move it. Oh, there's one of those worms. Giant scary worm. Base computer? How do I do that? Deploy a base computer at sufficient depth. How do I see my depth? Okay, it's on the bottom left, I see. Oh yeah, there's no way this is going to be deep enough. This is only going to get me down to like 15. I need something way deeper. Inspector Magic says make sure you put multiple fish traps because they take time to catch anything. Well, we need to, I love the view here. Unfortunately, the water's not going to be deep enough, so we're going to have to go somewhere else. So I can find a big enough gap. These areas don't look big enough, to be honest with you. Like, all that's land mass. I need to find a more waterous part of the planet. They also work while you're offline. That's cool. Alright, this definitely looks like it's a little more open over here for deep water stuff. Unless more stuff's going to pop into the screen as I get closer. There's definitely a bunch of bases already over here, so I wonder what the radius is going to be like. Maybe go over in this direction a little bit. Surely I can find something right here to build it. This looks like it might be sufficiently deep enough over here. Oh no, now there's land popping into sight. Don't show me land. I don't want to see islands. I want to see deep water. None of that looks particularly deep. What about that spot right there? This might work right here. Nope, it's still not very deep. Man, oh no, I'm 50, I'm 60. Okay, this is gonna work. Hold that thought. That's definitely deep enough. So, the base computer, does it really matter? Like, if I place it down there, what's the radius on the base computer? I got a plateau right there.
Thermal protection falling.
this shear wall. This could work nicely right here, somewhere over here. I have no idea what I'm doing. I've never built an underwater thing. All right, let's I gotta build the base computer. Let's just stick it down here somewhere. Does it matter? Probably doesn't matter. Oh, hang on. I deployed it before I was at 30. I think. Let me pick that up and redeploy it. I don't know if it counted because I was above. Okay.
Technology recharge. Technology recharge.
All right. Deploy base computer access. Now from here, I don't know what counts as a base. Probably have to start with a deep water chamber. In and out of aquatic environments. It does? I didn't notice. Where did you guys see that? Oh, I see it now. It does. It totally updated now. Okay. Never mind. Give me 1 second, guys. I hear movement, so I know I probably should go up before I do that. Chris is up. I want to make sure that everything is all right with her and check on the process of coffee because we're both going to want more coffee. So I may need to get another pot going now that she's awake. Give me a moment here.
Connection falling.
Crunchy chocolate chip cookies first thing in the morning, man. It's good stuff. Chris is awake. She's getting her coffee. I need to build an underwater base. I have no idea what I'm doing, so let's just, I guess, build the bare minimum? Now it's not showing me again. Oh, whatever. Let's dive down in here. Establish an underwater base. It told me at one point I need a chamber. How do I... Does it matter where I put this? Does it have to be? There it goes. Now suddenly it told me. Okay. Oops. Camera, that's the one I was looking for. I don't want it actually... Uh-oh, what just happened? Why would I use free placement? To place it above the seafloor? Oh. Alright. I had to be at 30 meters for this thing to trigger what I need to build. Toggle free placement. Free placement enabled. Alright. How do I raise it up? And the question I have too is, am I still chugging oxygen while I'm doing this? God, I hate how it snaps over there all of a sudden. I don't want it all the way over there. And it keeps backing out of it. Maybe I need to go up. I can't go up top though, because it wants me to be down here while I do this.
Technology recharge. Technology recharge.
But it keeps backing out of the placement. God, what I wouldn't give for this thing to be able to pull it towards me. Because it wants to stay right there. I want to pull it towards me and raise it up. I can rotate it. Cycle axis isn't gonna, can't change that. Whatever. You guys said if I wanted to put it on the surface, I could. You see how it just like snapped away? Let's just place that. Okay. Now what's next? A watertight door. Watertight door.
Incoming storm.
Do I place this on this thing somewhere? Oh, there we go. I had to snap it. Okay. Here comes the blizzard. And a moon floor. Hang on, did I select the right thing? Moon.
Thermal protection falling.
Did that put pillars all the way down? Oh, I'm missing things. I need crystal sulfide and living pearls.
Technology recharge. Technology recharge.
Oh, it's built? I thought it said I needed more things, unless that was... Oh, I had to swim down for it to give me the credit. That's all I had to do. Okay. So now, theoretically, I don't have any power to any of these doors, though. But I should be protected in here, right? Alright. That's a start of something. It's a minimalistic... You know, the cool thing from this expedition, though, guys, is I'm going to learn how to make underwater bases now. And I can go look at other people's underwater bases to get inspired by their ideas. Because I have that ice planet on my main save that I've sort of reserved for doing some sort of a base building. I'm kind of waiting now that I anticipate that Worlds Update 2 is going to be bigger. I don't want to build anything until that update goes live. Because I know that that's going to be expanding our underwater abilities. So I'm just sort of like, I'm just waiting. Make sure that that planet's not going to go any radical changes. But it'll give me this will give me a place to explore underwater base building for the next few weeks.
Weather update. Storm clearing.
Yep, it's on the agenda. The traps. All right, let's see here. I got multiple upgrades. Um, well, underwater protection. Put stuff down over in here for now. Okay, next up is collect traps. I need to build some automated traps. I need ion batteries. what are the prerequisites for this? Must be constructed underwater.
Thermal protection falling.
Is there a certain depth? Oh, I have to go underwater to place it. Does the radius matter, guys? Like, can I place them like all three in a row together, or should they be spaced out from each other? Metal plating. Oh, I'm missing ferrite dust. Gosh darn it. Well, at least I have one going. Well, at the very least, I've got one going. What's this one? The Inky Depths. How deep? Well, I've got some reasonably deep water here.
Thermal protection falling.
Oh, I much prefer this to Liquidators. Like, Liquidators drove me nuts. All that stupid combat. I like this. There's a lot of busy work, but it's like, I find this quite enjoyable. Like, this is not... There we go. This does not bother me. I quite enjoy the crafting stuff. But there is a lot of busy work, yeah. Alright, we're going to jump off planet now, and we're going to go look for some irradiated fish. My ship is over there. Get off this barren rock. Alright, we need to go to that radioactive planet now. And I should probably fuel up my pulse engine.
Technology recharging.
Alright, somewhere over here are the other planets. Oops, I was right there. We're looking for... Is nuclear going to be radiated, I'm assuming? Because I've seen irradiated planet, radioactive planet. Alright, so I'm looking for one with rings. By the way, did I grab the space station here yet? Oh, that's probably it right there. Was this the one that had the station you were talking about, Emulator? Like the bait and tackle shop or something? I only see 2 bases at the moment. I may have to get closer to see any more. Pesca nuclear. I still only see 3 bases, that is. I'm guessing maybe I have to be completely landed to see the other bases?
Warning. Threat detected.
Puesto de entry, okay. Gone fission. Well, let me go check out Gone Fission, and maybe when we get closer we'll be able to see some other ones. The name sounds interesting at the very least. This is very basic. Okay, now there's all sorts of shit showing up, so... What are they? Communications station? What is that? I've never seen that before. Storm fishing. Yeah, there's nothing here. Okay. Well, I don't see... Does this guy have a portal? He does, but it's got no juice. I can't sell while I'm here, though. Pretty sure I had some stuff in here to sell earlier. Now I don't. I must have put it on the ship. Alright, well. We can go fly around a little bit later and look for it some more. Oh, that's right. You can go into ship inventory from the Galactic Trade Terminal. I always forget that every time. I always think it's distance-based, and I always forget about the inventory. It's definitely not switching. Yeah, it's not switching. Interesting. I like the light here. So theoretically, I should be able to just fish off this dock and get my 4 radioactive fish. Must cast into water, must cast into water, there we go. And then we can go fly around some more and see if we can't find that bait and tackle. And then we can go back and check our base. Now, is every fish I get from here going to be irradiated since it's a radiation planet? It'll have a blurb in the description? Okay. Oh, I forgot to claim my reward from the Inky Depths. Old boot. Boo. Excuse me. Yeah, but the only bait I have is for specific. I don't think any of them are for radioactive fish. If that makes sense. I don't know that I have any bait that I could apply. Would be appropriate. Oh, I'm allowed to use meaty chunks? Well, let's use meaty chunks. I didn't realize you could use more than just the bait stuff. That's cool. Yeah, I just noticed that. That's really awesome. Salt, milk, etc. The meaty fish I'm glad I could use because I'm not going to use that meat for anything else at the moment. By the way, to everybody who's tuning in this morning for the very first time, welcome. I'm bedhead, not had enough coffee. We do No Man's Sky on Sunday mornings at 5 a.m. Central. Currently working my way through the Aquarius expedition. Individual episodes as part of the Let's Play series are airing around 10 or 11 p.m. Central every single night. As a general rule, I always have an episode of No Man's Sky every evening. Right now we're currently working on this expedition, and then we'll be back to the main save after this. So weekly, throughout the weeks, 10, 11 o'clock at night, 30-minute episodes as part of the Let's Play series. I think we're up to like episode 108 or something. And then right now we're working on the expedition. But every morning, on Sundays, every Sunday morning at 5 p.m. Central, you can tune in and catch us live on YouTube and Twitch. Apart from that, my daily streams happen around 10 a.m. Central. Right now the main game is Warhammer 40k Space Marine 2. We should be wrapping up the campaign today, and then getting into the online components tomorrow with the main launch. And then, this will be exciting news for all of you who are watching along for the No Man's Sky stuff. Sometime later this week coming up, I'm going to be going back to some No Man's Sky streams during the daytime hours for a few days. I'm going to start to weave that in with Warhammer 40k stuff, and then around the 20th, I'm going to be switching over to Starfield and starting to get back into the Starfield playthrough. I have a second playthrough. I think we're up to like episode 134 or something in that playthrough. We'll be getting back into that Starfield playthrough around the 20th as we prep for the Shattered Space DLC. But I am going to be playing some more frequent No Man's Sky this week coming up as we wind down with Warhammer 40k, Space Marine 2. And then eventually we'll start weaving in Starfield. So stay tuned for the No Man's Sky stuff, everybody. I forgot to apply more bait. So far, no radiated fish yet. Yeah, my nip-nip got confiscated. Have I gotten two? I haven't paid attention. I've gotten one. Bullywag says Starfield got bad reviews. No, it didn't. Some angry trolls, a vocalized minority, left some nasty shit about Starfield, but the Bethesda fans out there loved it. It's their most commercially successful game ever to date, and it's only been getting better every patch. Like the May 15th patch earlier this year was awesome. Changed the maps, added in survival options, aim assist on controllers for the consoles. Then they added the Land Rovers about a few weeks ago. Don't ever pay attention to the vocal minority when it comes to games. Go look at the people who are actually playing the games and enjoying it, and that'll give you a better insight into whether or not the game's actually good or not. I've done 2 playthroughs. I have 500 accumulated hours, a little over 500 hours in Starfield. Way more than I have here. I don't even know that I've cleared 100 hours in this game yet. Getting close. Between the saves, I think probably getting close to 100 hours. Takes time to accumulate. We're supposed to be getting a DLC update this week, I think, on Shattered Space. Bethesda had a tweet out this morning on their Starfield account talking about, teasing a little bit about what's coming up in the new expansion. 50 new locations, they said. That's a lot of new locations. So it looks like it's going to be a pretty sizable story DLC. Based on previous ones, I would say probably 10, 15 hours worth of story content. Could be more, I don't know. The big one for me, though, is going to be Dragon Age the Veilguard at the end of October. That's going to be a big time sink. Genoprawn. Extremely rare catch. Ooh, I got my first customizations. So this over here, is that showing me how many fish my... Hang on, let's go back to that. Is that how many fish that automated trap has actually caught, or do I need to go back and check it to see if there's any fish in it? You have to take them from the traps? It is an electronic rod. Can I throw this away? What is this? Install rusted tech? What even is this? I did get another message in a bottle. I need to summon my skiff and stash some of this stuff. Whoa, what's up with my skiff? No, come here, Mr. Skiff. I'm never gonna land on it. Okay. Don't dump me off, Skiff. I just want to use your cold storage, man. That was epic. Alright, so let's see here. I think there was a community reward for that. I do want the customizable set of gear here, because that looked really cool, the underwater skin and the jetpack and everything. Dun, 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 dun.
Radiation protection falling.
Alright, so I'm done with phase 1, I'm done with phase 2, and phase 3. All I have left is to catch 13 automatic trap fish and catch. I gotta go to an ice world. So was that planet that I put my base on an ice world? I think it was. Because there was a blizzard while I was there. I'm pretty sure. Alright, we need to look once again for fish, bait and tackle, whatever it was called. Fish and tackle. I want to find that base the emulator was talking about. If I don't find it with one more pass, we'll give up and go back to the ice planet. But That's where we just left. Gone fission. And I sure as shit don't see a base called that over here. What's this one? Pesca Nuclear. Let's go check that one out, only because I do speak Spanish, so nuclear fish. Planetary universe. Maybe we'll see something better from over there.
Warning. Threat detected.
Your threat can piss off. There is a story, John Gray. So if you go back and watch, this is an expedition. So this expedition has a completely unique set of goals, which are in the expedition log. There's 5 phases. We're going through the phases, sends you around the galaxy doing different things. The main story is this right here. Expedition 15. Well, this is the, sorry, that's the wrong one. The expedition that we're on, the space anomaly, this is part of the main storyline. There is an actual story here. We just finished it on the live streams 2 weeks ago, I think. If you go back like to the live stream from 2 weeks ago and like the most recent episodes in the Let's Play series, I finished like 1/3 or 1/2, I forget, of the main story. There's definitely a main story. There's also expedition stuff. There's other stories, but there is a main storyline to follow through. Absolutely, 100%. This doesn't look like anything. He's literally got a fishing platform out here. That's it. Boring. Sorry, buddy, but that was a boring little thing. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything other than the ones we've already seen pop up. There's only like, it only shows me like 4 or 5 on this planet. I don't see a gone fishing. Bait and tackle.
Warning. Threat detected.
Am I gonna have to take care of this dipshit? How do I find my base? It's that one right there, right? The white icon? But there's like an unknown thing right behind it. No! Go back, go back. Alright, so we can check our trap for fishies. So it gathered 3 in that amount of time. So I can see why people said to place 3 of these. I don't think I have the resources to do 3 of them, unfortunately. I need more ferrite dust for 1. Let's just get my blizzard fish. What is up with the summoning of this thing recently? Alright, it has calmed down now. Yeah, eventually, by the way, I do plan on releasing what I don't need, guys, but I don't want to release anything for nanites until I go through all of the expedition milestones and know what I need. Oh, do I not have this tracked? I forgot to do bait. Damn it. Oh, I still have the mordite attached. Oh, there's a save limit slot? That's good to know. I'm only using like, I think I've got 3 saves. I've got Liquidator save, the main save, and now this save. Oh, I'm out of coffee. No! Blizzard! Can I fish through the moon pool, guys? In that habitat behind me? Can you like throw your fish down through the moon circle? Be a lot cooler if I could. Oh my god, this is terrifying. Holy shit, the waves are like completely overtaking my... Oh my god, did you hear that noise? What was that? Dude, I would be freaking the shit out if this was happening in real life. I would not be able to handle being in this environment. This would terrify me. Water to me is like, it's especially deep water, is like the most terrifying thing ever. Triggered! Was a ship warping in? Can only be caught during a storm. Oh, that's cool. Maybe I'm just gonna fish through it. Pretty sure I saw something where I needed to catch fish during a storm. Somewhere else in one of the milestones. I could be wrong. I feel like I've fished through some other storms though. I wonder if I've already completed it. Just gonna man up. Sit out here and get blue balls while I fish. If you ain't getting frostbite when you're ice fishing, are you really ice fishing? Catch 3 fish that are only active in a storm. How many have I done? I've done 1 of 3. Okay. So we definitely need to do more of those. Just man up and fish during the storms. Alright, I have got to bio, guys. I'll be right back. Alright, Chris is making more breakfast. Well, I should say, more coffee and breakfast. That's what I said. So, probably about 30 minutes more, and I will wrap for breakfast, and then we'll come back after that for the Warhammer stream. But we got another 30 minutes here, guys, so we're going to keep going. We're 2.5 hours in. Going for the 30-minute. We're going for the 3-hour mark today. I imagine what we'll do is I'll probably do Warhammer tomorrow, along with Lotro in the afternoon, and then Tuesday I'll probably do a No Man's Sky stream, and then maybe Warhammer on Wednesday, No Man's Sky Thursday, Warhammer Friday, No Man's Sky Saturday, Sunday, something like that. But we're going to be doing more No Man's Sky in this week coming up, so stay tuned. Make sure you're following along both YouTube and Twitch so you get all the updates whenever I go live, and also all the social media. And if you really want the best updates, you go to Discord and sign up, because I have a streaming channel where I do an @everyone every single time I'm live. And there's a video section as well where I @everyone whenever I've got a new video coming out. So if you want all the updates, just follow in all the places. Is Frodo still sleeping? He totally is still in here, asleep behind me. I'll be damned. I need to do my TikTok today. I haven't done any TikTok. I didn't do a TikTok yesterday. Bad me. I was too busy. You just caught an S-class dragonfish? Nice. Worth 150K. I'm in the water. What do you mean I'm not in the water? The fifth one? I think that's the fifth one. Oops. Go back to phase 3. It's gonna protect me from the heat somewhere. Alright, I need 14 fish in total from this thing, which means I'm probably going to need to go craft some more of these. It's got nothing. How do I check the... I guess I would have to go... How do I see the trap timeline? Okay, there we go. Alright, well I want to build some more of those. I need metal plating. ×3. I think I need more ferrite. Ferrite dust for sure. Excuse me. Surely there is something down here that will provide me with adequate ferrite dust, but I must find them, of course. Yeah, there's probably stuff up top too. There is jack shit down here in the depths. Here we go. Salt and oxygen. Well, I definitely need salt and oxygen, so I might as well grab these. The fuck is it? Oh, fuck this. Get out. I hate those guys. Screw it. Give me your ferrite, nasty mineral. Oh no! No! Sorry, I didn't do anything bad. I didn't do anything bad. Leave me alone. I'm good. I'm a good boy. I totally didn't pay attention. There was a stupid sentinel right here. Is he gonna follow me all the way over here? Oops, wrong one. Alright, I think that's it. That should give me enough to do a couple more. I need 6 of the metal plates. And 1 more ion battery. I think. Automate trap. So I can only do 3. Okay, so that gets me... What we got? What we got today? I mean, really, that's it. I gotta just wait on collecting 15 or just more fish. I need 10 more fish. So what do we got in phase 4 that I could potentially do here? Living pearls. Can I do those here? Don't those come from the clams? Armored clams? Or do I have to do those in the other destination? Because if I could do those here, then I'm just going to do those here. And I could just keep fishing towards the 100 fish here if I wanted to. Well, let's collect this. Yeah, I think I'm just going to go do my clams around here. We might as well. That way I can stay close to checking the fishy traps. There's one. There's some over here. I'm too far away to grab that.
Thermal protection falling.
Okay.
Units received.
I should track that. Whoa. Yeah, I got a whole bunch of clams right here. Man, that is a creepy pulsating sack of something. Ah! Those things have massive hitboxes. God damn it, I'm gonna have to kill that thing because it won't let me target the stupid clam. Okay, let's try this again. Hang on, the big fish got me scared.
Taken.
What are you? Go away. Big shark creature, don't come any closer.
Units received.
Why can't I scan you? There we go. No, that was a plant still. Son of a bitch. Alright, whatever. Yeah, I totally want to scan him for that fish. Where did he go? There's a big ass fish swimming around here. There he is. Thanks for that tip, guys. Oh shit, my oxygen levels are critical. Ah!
Technology recharge. Technology recharge.
Alright,
Technology recharge. Technology recharge.
we're good. Fuck it, I'm not gonna be able to get it with that thing pulsing away. Try grabbing the pearl from a closed clam? I didn't think you could. You have to open it up with a... Yeah, there's no way... It won't let me do anything unless I open it.
Units received.
There's quite a few over here. How far away is that one? 146. 105. Let's just do these in order. Yeah, it's never let me grab one from a closed clam. I've always had to open it. I mean, we go over and check this one, but like every time I've ever seen them, they're armored. Holy shit. Oh, so if you go up to the other side, I've never noticed. If you come up close enough, you can... What the fuck? I've never noticed that before. I thought you had to shoot him, and I'm always getting, like, hit with damage. But I think you do have to have it, like... You have to be able to target the pearl. And that was maybe always... I just was always targeting the clam. How many more of these do I need, I wonder?
Weather warning. Incoming storm.
Oh, it's under there, isn't it? Fuck that.
Thermal protection falling.
This one looks like it's going to be underneath, too. Wow, so the blizzard still affects you even down here? That's interesting. God, I can't see shit. How many more do I need? I need 4 more. can't see anything in here. So we're 14 meters underwater, or however many meters we are, and yet we're still getting affected by the blizzard, which is a trip, man. Four more. Like this one I'll have to swim around to get.
Weather update. Storm clearing.
There's one there. I gotta recharge all my oxygen stuff.
Recharge. Technology recharge. Technology recharge. Technology recharge. Technology recharge.
Man, why do I feel like all these are like down somewhere? Let's ignore those. Try to find the ones that are up top. It's because I'm not looking for ones that aren't highlighted. Alright, that's that done. Let's head back and see how many fishes we've caught. Miller says, I didn't see it work like that before this expedition. Maybe it didn't, and that's what I'm understanding, because I don't remember ever being able to get pearls from those clams unless I was shooting them with something. I got one fishy. Two fishy. Three fishy. But I still need more. So that'll be something we end up getting. Yeah, see, we've only got 6 of 13, so there's still quite a few more we have to get from an automated trap, but I've got 3 traps set, so they're running. Someone said that it gets that it traps the fish while you're offline as well. People seem surprised when it worked too. Yeah, I've never seen it work. That's cool. Why are these in my ship inventory? I must have accidentally thrown some fishies in here. They run offline? Oh, perfect. Yeah, I'll be getting there, Zezoriel. I was saying earlier, I'm not getting rid of anything until I have completed the milestones. Once I've completed the milestones and I know that I don't need the fish for anything else, I will then go forth and trade them in for nanites, release them for nanites. But I'm not going to do anything until I've gotten all the updates that I need. Alright, this is going to give me terrifying sample. What is the terrifying sample? Oh. An appalling relic, the haunted remains of some abyssal horror. So that's just, oh, worth 1.3 million units. Holy crap, that's a nice chunk of change. Thank you very much. Alright, what else can I claim? Anything? Got a phase 5 reward, but I don't like to claim things out of order if I can. This is just going to be Haddle cores, which I'll probably need for something else. Yeah, no worries, Ezreal. I was just stating that because I don't think you were here when I mentioned that earlier, because a couple of other people had mentioned it as well. Alright, I have claimed all the rewards I can claim. I am waiting for the 13 automated fish, so I gotta wait on those. Someone's saying they run like expedition timers, so I should probably come back here later today. Because aren't these on like 45-minute timers? It shows time remaining current trap cycle 1 hour. So I'd need to check back in like an hour, which is fine. Alright, here's some maintenance stuff, everybody. If you're watching the live stream net now on YouTube or Twitch, awesome. Every Sunday morning I do these streams at 5 a.m. Central for 3 hours, usually. We're at the end of the 3-hour mark right now. I'm also releasing episodes every single evening around 10 or 11 p.m. Central Time as 30-minute episodes in the Let's Play series. We have the ongoing Let's Play series, which is like episode 108 for my main stream, for my main sessions, and then we're currently working on the expedition, so this is its own playlist. So if you missed portions of this, don't worry, these will come out as episodes. You can catch those in the evening times for your No Man's Sky fix. This week coming up, I'm coming out of Space Marine 2, and we are working our way towards the Starfield DLC, Shattered Space, which means sometime later this week, I'm going to be reintroducing some weekly No Man's Sky streams during the normal daytime streams, which are at 10 a.m. Central Time for me on YouTube and Twitch. So if you want more than one No Man's Sky, the normal sessions are on Sunday, but this week and into next week, up until around the 20th of the month, I will be starting to do 2 or 3 more No Man's Sky streams during the week while we march towards the Shattered Space DLC. Around the 20th, I will be switching over to only Starfield during the daytime streams, and No Man's Sky will fall back to only Sundays. The plan for the rest of this year is to use No Man's Sky as in between the main games that I'm playing and every Sunday morning. Firewater, I still had enough viewers today to keep doing this. I think the peak today was around 65 or 70. I know I saw around 65 at one point, which is down. We're down a little bit, but I think that's normal. People go and do other things from time to time. They can't always make Sunday morning sessions, but like right now we're around 55 viewers. We had 75 last week. Today we had, I think, 65 to 68. I'll know here in a minute when I shut down all the streams. It'll tell me what the caps were, but definitely enough to keep going. So yeah, for the foreseeable future, we're going to be continuing onwards on Sunday mornings and other sessions as well. So make sure you follow along. If you're on Twitch right now and it's your first time tuning in, there's a lot of stuff that happens on YouTube because that's the day job. So outside of the stream sessions, there's movie reviews, discussion videos, guides for different games, guides for No Man's Sky, and lots of other stuff. So make sure to follow over there. Thanks to those of you who can support. Snifter62, thanks for resubscribing on Twitch this morning for your second month in a row. Thanks to everybody else who supports, whether it's on YouTube or Twitch, because it does let me do this for a day job. It'll be 3 years in February, so we're approaching the 3-year mark, which is really cool. I play a lot of different games, so check out the daily streams. I will be back in about 2 hours for the Warhammer 40k Space Marine 2 final campaign stream. We'll be wrapping up the campaign missions this morning. But right now, I'm going to go get some breakfast and do a YouTube short / TikTok video, and then be back with a new stream in about 2 hours. So I will see some of you then. Otherwise, I'll catch some of you tomorrow morning as we continue our journeys into other things, and later this week for more No Man's Sky. Have a great Sunday, everybody.